Oops. Looks like we are right back here again. I did say that I was going to be taking a break from doing any rescue work until we move, and I have stuck with that for a good 2 years or so, but I'm breaking my rule today because I saw this advert pop up and I just felt compelled to help them, especially at the moment. Every other small animal rescue in the UK pretty much is dealing with a huge hoarding case at the moment, with hundreds of hamsters and mice, most of which are pregnant or have litters. They're about to be very, very full, and they don't need to be dealing with another accidental litter case. So I felt compelled to do something, especially because there are baby mice involved. I didn't want them ending up in the wrong hands. So we are going to be taking them in. Just from briefly talking to the person that's giving away the mice, it's pretty clear they're not really that interested in them. They don't really want to take any pictures or look at them. They are giving them away for free, which can be pretty dangerous to do online. And they just want them to go to whoever can go and pick them up. They're not really bothered about what kind of home they're going to go to, which can quickly spiral out of control if whoever goes to pick them up doesn't know how to sex mice, doesn't know to split male mice from each other. Quickly this could turn into a nightmare. So we are going to go and get them. There's 2 mums that are mixed in together. All of their babies are mixed in. I think there's about 10 babies in total, and they're about 4 days old at the moment. They'll be maybe 5, 6 days old when they get here. And then there's also the 2 dads, which they have been separated, thankfully, before the babies were born, which should mean, if they are telling the truth about this, there won't be any more litters after this, which is good. So the 2 dads have been separated, but they are being kept together, so they need to be separated and neutered, and then the 2 mums probably can just stay together with their babies mixed in. So yeah, let's go and pick them up. There's a certain irony in the fact that I was fully prepared to just have a normal house and turn this bedroom into a proper spare bedroom with a bed, and I've just procrastinated. I have not got around to it yet, and most of my spare cages and supplies have all been, like, for the most part, long-term packed away in storage in a stable. And I feel like there's a certain irony in the fact that the one thing I forgot to pack away is the bin cage that I'm gonna need. So yeah, I've got bin cages, I've got carriers, I just need to go and pick up some extra cages. But I feel like me procrastinating turning this into an actual bedroom is a sign that I need to do this, because why else would I have mouse supplies everywhere in here still, besides laziness? So I am on the way there. I'm actually on the way to River's physio appointment, which is on the way. And then once that's over, once that's done, I'm actually meeting a wonderful human called Charlotte, who has volunteered to actually go and pick the mice up, then drive and meet me somewhere, and then have to drive home. So she is doing a hell of a lot of driving today. She is getting there quicker than I could have got there to get them, because they are kind of far away from me. So huge thank you to Charlotte for going and saving them. But yeah, off to River's physio appointment, and then after that, straight to go and get the mice. I've got them. They absolutely stink. I always forget just how bad male mice smell. The males are down there in my messy car. But the babies are so vocal. Listen. Can you hear them? What are they saying? So yeah, I think the babies are just under that wooden, it's not going to focus, under that wooden bridge. So definitely need to get them a bigger, much more secure place for them to have their nest, so they feel a lot more safer with the babies. But they are so vocal. Hi mamas, I'm just going to move you into something better and take some of your bits. This genuinely might be one of the prettiest mice I've ever seen. If you are this pretty, your babies are going to be so pretty. Oh, wow. I'm just going to take some of the paper as well from their old nest and put it into the new nest. I'm trying to do this in the least stressful way possible, but there is going to still be some level of stress to them. So I'm going to leave them alone after this. Just going to quickly rub my hands in the bedding that's in there just so my hands smell like them. It shouldn't be a problem, but I always do this anyway just in case. Just going to double check that I've not missed anyone because that would not be good. So this is the cage the males came in at the two dads, and obviously it's less than ideal. It's very, very small, but I'm still glad they did separate them from the females and the babies. But obviously the two males are living together in this. So just for tonight, I'm going to put one of them into this cage they came with, and then tomorrow I'm going to go and get my spare cages and give them a proper setup like they deserve. So they both look very, very similar. I think they're so cute, and they both like fuzzy type mice. The only real difference between them is the one at the front has lighter, massive ears, and the one at the back has darker ears. This one does sound a little bit raspy to me. I'm hoping that once I get them in a proper setup with bedding that I know is going to be safe, and they've got, you know, a better, cleaner cage, hoping that's going to help him. But yeah, they're very, very cute. Hello, wrinkly man. Hi. Oh no, you are going to steal my heart. You are. Hi. Hello. You going to be brave? Hi, good boy. Oh, it's not focusing. You are so cute. You are both so cute. Wanted to add, in case you're wondering about how to help in terms of donations or supplies, I am fine. I don't need anything. I did still have some donations left over from the last time I did a big crazy baby mouse rescue, and I've kept that entirely separate, entirely untouched, ready for a situation like this. So I'm all good on that front. I've got plenty of spare mouse supplies because I just hoard mouse supplies in general. But if you are watching this and you do feel compelled to help just by seeing cute baby mouse videos and clips, please consider donating to the following rescues that are now currently dealing with a huge hoarding case, way larger scale than what I'm doing, of hamsters and mice, I think also gerbils maybe, all pregnant or have litters and babies that were living in diabolical conditions. So please check out these rescues and consider either donating to them, checking out their wish list of supplies they need, or maybe adopting from them if one of these is local to you. But yeah, please consider going and helping them instead. They're going to be so busy at the moment, and they don't have time to make videos like I'm doing, showing you just how cute these baby mice or baby hamsters like they've got are, because they're so busy. So please consider going and helping them instead. I also just wanted to let you know that we are down from 9 baby mice to 8 baby mice. This does happen. It is quite a natural occurrence. It is more common to happen when they're a little bit younger than they are, But given the stress of moving them and coming to a new environment, that is incredibly stressful for the mother mice to have to go through with a litter of babies that haven't even opened their eyes yet. To be honest, I'm surprised we didn't lose more than we did. I'm guessing one of the mums culled one of the babies probably quite soon after they were transported here, because there was 9 baby mice on the day we collected them, and then the next day one of the tri-coloured babies is gone. There was a little bit of a smell in the enclosure, so I'm guessing that's what happened, and it's quite natural given the stress they've been through. Obviously, ideally they wouldn't be in this situation, having to be moved, having to be stressed and disturbed, but the alternative of leaving them there was not much better. So yeah, down to 8 baby mice. But I have been quite organised actually and booked all of the males in to be neutered already, because my vet gets quite booked up. So the 2 dads that are around 5 months old maybe, they are booked in on the 1st of April to be neutered. And then the males in the litter, the babies, once they're big enough to be neutered, which I think there's only 3 males in the litter. Thank God, because if that entire litter of 9 mice had all been males, it would have been craziness. So that's not too bad. They are booked in for the 27th of May, once they're old enough and big enough and strong enough to be neutered, and then they can go ahead and be adopted and live with other mice as they're meant to. So yeah, everything feels under control at the moment. Once all of the males have to be separated, that's when it gets crazy and stressful, but right now I'm just enjoying this stage where they just start to open their eyes and act like real mice. It is just the cutest stage, so yeah, I'm having a great time right now. So the baby mice are now 3 weeks old. They look like proper tiny miniature versions of mice. And I'd say this is actually my least favourite stage, because they're very jumpy, they're very unsure of the world, and it's so difficult to handle them. So I am trying my best, but yeah, this is a very like jumpy, explorative stage, and they are so cute. And in about a week or so, the boys are going to need separating from their mums and their sisters, and they're going to have to go in their own separate cage. So that is going to be in the next video, showing you guys setting up their enclosure temporarily and separating them from their siblings and their mums. And in the next vlog, it's going to be neutering the dads as well. So yeah, you've got that to look forward to. But for now, here are some clips of them being very cute in their carrier whilst I clean out their enclosure, because having 9 baby mice that eat protein, extra protein, it gets very messy and very stinky. So they're currently in here whilst I clean their cage. But yeah, you can all see that in the next video. They'll probably be so much bigger by then. They're growing so much every single day. I realised I haven't even told you all of their names yet. So we have gone with like a spring Easter theme, and some of the names are so cute. So first we've got the 2 mums. We've got the like colour point beige pied female, and her name is Daffodil. And then we've got the white female, and her name is Snowdrop. Then we've got the 2 dads, the 2 fuzzy dads, and I kind of just panicked because I was booking them into the vets and they've got the most silly names going. So the one that has got the white ears, his name is Egg, and then the other one, his name is Nest. Then we've got all of the babies. So there is a white one called Blossom, another white one called Spring, a chocolate coloured one called Bunny, a white texel called Lamb, and then what's looking to be a colour point beige baby, and that one is called Buttercup. Then we have got another white one that's looking to have red or ruby eyes. This one is called Bud. We have got a brown merle looking one called Bee, and then a tri-coloured texel that has a big black patch on its face, and this one is called Peep. But yeah, those are their names. I think most of them are very, very cute. I just can't get over having a mouse in the house that is called Egg. It just suits him okay. His name is Egg. So that is the end of this video. Let me know in the comments which mice you think I should keep, or which ones are your favourites. I'm probably going to keep at least one of the ones that has red eyes because they tend to be a lot harder to find homes for, and people that don't mind having a mouse with red eyes. But let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!